Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel guys. Welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in and very much welcome. You guys for joining. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share as well, you guys. Thank you so much, especially the like button. Please do like, you guys, so that the algorithm can just go and fetch more people for us, you guys. So the more you like, the more people come. So please do your sister a favor and like the video. So now guys, let's just jump straight to Jackie Phamotse's story. We know Jackie Phamotse and Khumalos, they've been in and out of court. The Khumalos accused Jackie Phamotse of defaming them, you guys, through a tweet, something like that. So we know the story. If you know, you know, you guys. Like Jackie Phamotse tweeted a while back about something about Khumalos' husband, Romeo Khumalo, that he did what with, you know, a particular boy and into Ikanjalo, you guys. And then they were very offended, and then they said those allegations were not true and something like that, and they sued Jackie Khumalo for that particular tweet. It's something that happened way back. I think I wasn't really on social media way back then, but only to find out there is a case between Khumalo and Romeo Khumalo against Jackie Phamotse for that particular tweet, whatever Jackie Phamotse was talking about. Romeo Khumalo was in action with a particular young boy, you guys, into Ikanjalo. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. I do not want to go there into Ikanjalo, you guys. So yeah, man, so they sued her for that. And yeah, man, they've been in and out of court. If you can go through my videos, I've got so many videos about Jackie Phamotse and Khumalo. So now we've been waiting to hear what's going to happen to Jackie Phamotse, because according to them, they wanted Jackie Phamotse to get arrested for defaming them, claiming that they went through a lot, their family went through a lot, their children, you know, there are people who distanced themselves after that. Those allegations, a lot of people, friends, distancing themselves, family, you guys. So they said they went through a lot simply because of Jackie Phamotse's tweet into Ikanjalo. So yeah, man, it's been a whole lot. Now we've been waiting to hear Jackie Phamotse, is she going to be arrested or what? Because they've been in and out of court. They've been saying they want Jackie Phamotse to actually get arrested. There was a time when they were saying lawyers got Jackie Phamotse, it's like they are just playing delay tactics just to delay this whole thing so that Jackie Phamotse does not get arrested, even though the Khumalos wanted Jackie Phamotse inside jail for the tweet we talk about is defaming someone. So we were like, okay, to go to jail or to just do community work or they were like, hey, we want Jackie Phamotse arrested because we went through a lot, we lost this. They said they lost what? Businesses, they lost that they lost, you guys, because of what they went through at that time till today. I think it's been years when it comes to this case. So now Jackie Phamotse here, I see she got a house arrest for defaming Obasitana and Romeo Khumalo. Now in her book, Jackie Phamotse mentioned a bribe indicating the existence of a corrupt nature, something like that. Controversial author Jackie Phamotse has been sentenced to 2 years of house arrest for defaming former Miss South Africa Obasitana Khumalo and her husband Romeo Khumalo. Handing down the sentence on Tuesday afternoon, the Randburg Magistrate Court also fined Jackie Phamotse 12,000 rands on count 3, or 4 months imprisonment. Okay, so like, let me see here. She also fined Jackie Phamotse 12,000 rands on count 3 or 4 months imprisonment, you guys. On count 4, Phamotse was penalized 18,000 rands or 6 months imprisonment. So the court found that a fine and a suspended sentence would be too lenient considering the nature of the case and Phamotse's conduct post commission of the offense. It said correctional supervision is suitable for charges 1 and 2, and that on counts 3 and 4 a fine is suitable. Phamotse told the court that she can only pay 4,000 rands, saying the rest of the fines will be settled on a monthly basis. During the heads of argument before sentencing, Phamotse's lawyer Phamotse told sorry you guys, I got disturbed. Phamotse told the court, My client has been left miserable and distressed by this case. Now, the defense asked the court to be lenient on Phamotse, saying she is a first-time offender who tends to her siblings and neighbors. Now, prison does not need someone like her as much as she does not need prison. The society needs her, Matonsi said, arguing that Phamotse is a gender-based violence activist. A voice, Jackie Phamotse's lawyer saying now her client is a gender-based violence activist, a voice for the voiceless. Matonsi also dismissed that a status version that Phamotse did not show remorse, especially after they published after she published that book titled I Tweet What I Like, So Sue Me. So my client is remorseful as opposed to what the state is saying. She is sad and stressed that she is in this position. Now the Khumalos are still wealthy and successful. The magistrate corrected Matonsi, clarifying that the state's version that there is a lack of remorse on Phamotse's part is not based on her plea of not guilty, but on the other factors mentioned during the argument. Now this includes the book and its contents. Matonsi admitted that the media has also contributed greatly to Khumalos' troubles, referring to news articles that were published subsequent to the contentious tweet that landed Phamotse in trouble. Now he argued that when Basitsana told the court about how much the case has cost her family over the past 5 years, she was being untruthful. The Khumalos are still successful, they are still wealthy, and they do not have financial problems, said Matonsi. Now the horrendous nature of prisons, according to Phamotse's lawyer, prison is not a conducive environment for his client. He referred to a report detailing the horrendous nature of prisons in the country and asked the court to only consider direct imprisonment as a last resort. It is my humble request that the court impose a non-custodial sentence in this matter, the Jackie Phamotse's lawyer pleaded. Now, replying to the defense's assertion that the Khumalos did not suffer any financial damage, Advocate Yusuf Baba, who represented the Khumalos, argued that they have spent a lot of money to ensure that justice is served. They were fighting for their constitutional right to dignity. Now, Ubaba further contended that the defense's closing arguments also Ubaba further contended that the defense's closing arguments also displayed no remorse, exacerbating the situation. The defense and the state spent time arguing on the issue of remorse. However, the magistrate indicated that remorse is not considered an aggravating factor but a mitigating factor. Now, the charges and the background: Phamotse faced several charges as stipulated in the judgment. Criminal injury counts 1 and 2. Phamotse was accused of tweeting on June 5, 2018 from her Twitter handle at Jackie Phamotse, referring to an alleged video depicting Romeo engaging in sexual activities with another man and similarly implicating Ubasitsana. Now, the court held that these tweets were unlawful and intentional, injuring, insulting, and impairing the dignity of the Khumalos. Now, the criminal defamation count 3, Phamotse authored and published, let me see here, a book titled I Tweet What I Like, So Sue Me, in February 2019, seemingly related to her case against Ubasitsana, thus injuring her reputation. Now, the contempt of court count 4, Phamotse published the said book, which the court found to be in breach and resulting in a failure to comply with a court order by the harassment court. Now, handing down her judgment in September 2023, the magistrate Usaras Naidu relied on several key points. Naidu noted that Phamotse failed to prove that she was not referring to the Khumalos, even though she did not explicitly mention their names in the tweets. Now, her failure to provide clarity when her followers inquired and her use of laughing emojis were concerning. Warning from the harassment court: the magistrate stated that Phamotse had received a warning from the harassment court to restrain her from further embarrassing the Khumalos. However, she later published a book referencing the controversial tweet and the case number, demonstrating her lack of remorse. You guys, you can read and read. Now, Phamotse suggested that people Google the tweet which the court deemed demonstrating her lack of remorse. Now, Phamotse suggested that people Google that tweet which the court deemed inappropriate and damaging to the Khumalos' reputation. She further claimed that her actions were for research purposes, but the court found this assertion unconvincing, especially as she did not go through comments under that tweet. Now, according to Unaidu, Phamotse was very vague in her testimony during cross-examination. The magistrate indicated that the accused provided uncompelling responses that were not useful to her defense. Now, Phamotse's reluctance to defend herself, the court heard that she also failed to provide all evidence relevant to the case or for the sake of her defense, depicting a resistance of some sort. In her book, Phamotse mentioned a bribe indicating the existence of a corrupt nature. Unaidu stated in her judgment that when she was asked to clarify the allegations of bribery, this is a whole lot. The embattled author showed a reluctance to defend herself. Now, Unaidu concluded that Phamotse was guilty of defaming the Khumalos after having failed to defend herself beyond any reasonable doubt. Hey, shame, you guys. This is Jackie Phamotse. I had to read it for you guys. She was found guilty, and girl sentenced to, I think it's a house arrest. Jackie Phamotse, the author, has been sentenced to 2 years of house arrest for defaming Abaka Khumalo Kena. So now, handing down that judgment sentence on Tuesday afternoon, the Randburg Magistrate Court also fined Phamotse 12,000 rands on count 3 and 4. Months imprisonment. 12,000 rands on count 3 and count 4. Right now, the count 4, Phamotse was penalized with 18,000 rands or 6 months imprisonment. Now, the court found that a fine and a suspended sentence would be too lenient considering the nature of the case. Now, those are the news when it comes to Jackie Phamotse and the Khumalos. They finally come to the end, you guys. So Jackie Phamotse have to go through this, you guys. It is just a whole lot. I saw the videos of what's Masitana Khumalo. I think I'm gonna have to do a different video. Maybe bring those clips where Masitana Khumalo was just she was happy and saying finally, so if you defame other people, this is what we have to go through, so South Africans have to learn, blah blah blah. But anyways, we're gonna do that on a separate video, you guys. But Jackie Phamotse have been sentenced to 2 years house imprisonment, something like that, and also the fine, the money is there that I just mentioned, you guys, here on this video. Your thoughts on the comment section. This is how Jackie Phamotse, I don't know how she's gonna deal with this situation. We are yet to find out, but finally the court have made that judgment. And let us meet on another video. Maybe I'm just gonna bring those clips of Masitana Khumalo and let us hear what she had to say after the court judgment. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share, and I'll meet you again on my next one. Bye.